Jay here, Stretford, Paddock. This is the Paper Talk. As you can see, I'm not at Old Trafford. I'm in Melbourne. It's the final day of our Melbourne leg of the United pre-season tour. We were at the game last night where Manchester United defeated Crystal Palace 3-1. Goals from Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial. Good game. Good atmosphere, apart from a little bit of booing for Harry Maguire as well, which, wasn't great, but we've already spoken about that. If you want to know what the weather's like here in Melbourne, the irony is it's brass. It's freezing. And from what I've been told, although no one's really mentioning it, so I've done a bit of digging, I've done well to find out, it's quite hot in England, especially in Manchester. Anyway, we'll get into it. Got lots of news to go through. Obviously, there's the obligatory Frenkie De Jong update, because where would we be without a Frenkie De Jong update? We'll also have a couple of other transfer rumours, including one outgoing as well. So we'll get into that. Make sure you are getting involved in the comments, in the chat. Let us know what you think about any stories. If you've got any stories for us, then please give us a nod and a wink or a bit of a nudge and let us know what is happening. There was a story, right, that seemed to start on Twitter yesterday evening regarding Ethan Laird. And when I say yesterday evening, I might be talking Australian time here because that's what I'm dealing with at the minute. So for you, it might have been in the morning. But I saw it in the evening anyway. I think it was saying that Ajax were interested in Ethan Laird, and that could be used as a make-weight in a deal to get Anthony to Old Trafford, the winger, of course. Now, this tweet was from an account that's got quite a lot of followers, and then it's been deleted. Now, I saw a couple of stories doing the rounds about this, but those stories seem to be based on this tweet, which was quoting an article. So I think it's just a bit of a cycle of nonsense. I can't see anything concrete about this, about Anthony being part of a deal that sees Ethan Laird going to Ajax. There was, however, a story about Ajax being interested in Ethan Laird. No mention of Anthony. This came from, I think I've seen it in the Express, and it was saying here that they've got it from Pantelic podcast in Holland, and the idea is that Ajax are actually interested in Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird, who's a fantastic young fullback, let's not get it twisted. He's just had a bit of a patchy time of it with injuries, especially when he was a youngster. He had a couple of loan spells. I think he was at Swansea, and MK Dons, I think I'm getting that one right. We know what he's capable of. He's here on the tours, obviously be getting minutes. It would be good to see him, for me, either go out on loan again or get game time and become an option for Manchester United, because I think he's a very, very good attacking fullback, very modern fullback, and a great lad as well. But I don't know how many chances he's going to get. You've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you've got Diogo Dalot having a pretty decent pre-season tournament as well, or pre-season tour, I should say. So maybe Ethan Laird does need to move on, but he is still young, so perhaps a loan deal would be better. We'll keep you posted on that one, but I wouldn't be putting too much hope on Ethan Laird being used on some sort of deal to bring Anthony in, because I think that's just been a bit of nonsense, to be honest with you. Talking of nonsense as well, we'll get through some of the nonsense and then we'll get through to something that's a bit more concrete, shall we say. Talking of nonsense here, there was a story doing the rounds that Arsenal have been offered the chance to sign Borussia Dortmund centre-back Manuel Akanji, but he prefers to move to Manchester United. Now, I think, again, this was in the Express. Now, he may prefer a move to Manchester United, but I don't think he's going to get one. I cannot see Manchester United buying another centre-back this summer. We've already just gone and got Lisandro Martinez. We've already got Harry Maguire. We've got Rafael Varane. We've got Eric Bailly's doing bits. We've got Victor Lindelof, of course, who's pretty much been a mainstay of the centre-back, of the defence at Manchester United for the past 3 years. So the idea that we're going to buy 2 centre-backs this summer, whilst we've obviously got other areas that need improving on and need strengthening, is ridiculous. So, yep, Arsenal may be in for him. And he may well like a move to Manchester United. I mean, he wouldn't prefer going to Manchester United over Arsenal. Obviously, anyone with any sense. But it's not going to happen, is it? I think we can safely say that. On the Arsenal sort of theme of nonsense, Piers Morgan, and I hate quoting Piers Morgan because, he is what he is, isn't he? He's just Meghan Markle obsessed oddball. But he was doing I think he did an interview with TalkSport where he said he's been in touch with Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was saying that, I'm not going to say what was said to each other. Well, you're not going to, because he's not said anything to each other. But I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo feels like Manchester United share his ambitions. That's nonsense. It's doing the rounds. Again, I doubt very much that Cristiano Ronaldo confides in Piers Morgan. Why would he? That would just be ridiculous. He interviewed him once, didn't he? Probably paid Cristiano Ronaldo a lot of money to get an interview with him, got an interview with him, and now acts like he's his bezzy. Well, he ain't. On the Ronaldo front, Erik ten Hag's reiterated what he's already said about Cristiano Ronaldo not being for sale, wants him to stay, expects him to stay, all that sort of stuff. We'll have to wait and see what happens on that front. But there hasn't been as many offers, I think, as perhaps Cristiano Ronaldo would have expected. Chelsea are interested in him. Looks like that's cooled a little bit. Atletico Madrid are interested in him. I don't know what's going to happen on that front. Doesn't look like there's going to be much movement there, but you never know. And also, there's a club from Saudi Arabia that were in for him, but he's saying he wants to leave because of Champions League football. Then he's not going to get Champions League football playing for a club in Saudi Arabia. So that doesn't make any sense. I also feel as though, despite the fact there was a lot of money in that Saudi Arabian offer, Cristiano Ronaldo would like to go to a club where he can challenge in the Champions League. He can increase that record or break more records in the Champions League. I just don't see him going to somewhere like Saudi Arabia. No disrespect to them, but I know the money's phenomenal. That might be somewhere he goes when his career is proper at the end. And I don't think it's there yet. I think next season Cristiano Ronaldo still has a lot to offer. And who knows, it could well be in a Manchester United shirt. We'll have to wait and see as what happens of Cristiano Ronaldo and Manchester United. Erik ten Hag's obviously made his feelings clear. Is it out of his hands? Can he sort of tell Cristiano Ronaldo, that's it, you're not going? Or will the board say, well, if he wants to go, we need to move him on? Or will he just do something drastic? I'm not saying go on strike or anything like that. He's a professional, but will he make it a bit untenable if he is stuck around? We've seen a good performance so far from Anthony Martial on this tour, leading line, but we need at least two out-and-out number 9s, don't we? Especially when Anthony Martial is having a good pre-season, but he hasn't had the best spell of it over the last couple of years. Cristiano Ronaldo's 37. I think you need to bring someone in, let alone lose Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. Anyway, as always, if we hear anything, we'll keep you posted. Now, should we get to the Frenkie De Jong front? The latest reports, I think this came from Helena Condis, who's a reporter out in Spain, is that Barcelona have not ruled out the sale of Frenkie De Jong. Barca trust that De Jong will change his mind, but for now, he maintains that he wants to stay. There's also a report, I think it was in Sport and Witness, saying that, and I think that come from Spain as well, saying that there's pressure on Frenkie De Jong. He's under heavy pressure from Barcelona's management to accept to move to Manchester United. We know what the issue is with Frenkie De Jong. The issue isn't him. It isn't him not wanting to leave. It isn't United not offering the money that's needed. It isn't Barca not being willing to sell. It's the fact that Barcelona owe him 17 million quid in deferred wages, and he doesn't want to walk away from that. And if he signs to Manchester United, there's a good chance he will. Now, it looked like there was some movement there in terms of Manchester United increasing the wage offer, Manchester United making an offer that was acceptable to Barca with a few add-ons, and a lot of people, myself included, looked at that and thought, okay, is that a way of covering that wage issue, of sort of us taking some of the flack for that, or some of the brunt of that, sorry, and then Barcelona having some of it? I don't know. He's still there in it, and he played last night for Barcelona. They beat Inter Miami 6-0, and he came on in the second half, I think it was. Just half time, just after the second half, I'm not sure. I think it was like 46 minutes or whatever. So he's still there. He's still playing for them. He's still a Barcelona player, obviously. But Manchester United want him, and it's been pretty clear from the offset that he's one of Erik ten Hag's main priority. Well, is Erik ten Hag's priority signing. Yes, we've got Christian Eriksen in. Yes, we've got Lisandro Martinez in. Yes, we've got Tyrell Malacia, but Frenkie De Jong is the marquee signing, the one that he wanted to put in the middle of that pitch and almost build the team around, you felt, with Erik ten Hag. So it'd be massively disappointing and frustrating if Manchester United can't get that deal done. And if it isn't going to happen, then we need to look elsewhere, because time is running out and it is turning into a massive saga. I'm going to leave it there. Let us know in the comments if you've heard any other news, anything you think about the Frenkie De Jong, the Ethan Laird, the not Lisandro Martinez, any other rumours doing the rounds, was it Manuel and Kanji rumour, anything like that. We want to hear from you guys as well. Make sure as well you are checking out the merchandise on paddockmerch.com and hitting subscribe. We've got over 650,000 subscribers. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all the love we've been getting here in Melbourne as well and across the world. It is your channel, and without you we would be nothing, and we do appreciate that massively. So make sure you are hitting like, share and subscribe. I'm Jay Motti outside a very cold Melbourne. Thanks for watching.